Hey everybody, what's up? Thank you very much for watching these tutorials. I hope you get a lot out of them. This first part of the tutorial, the first video, is all about setting up your service registrations and some folders and that type of thing. It's really just some basic setup, but I'm pretty strong on the view that if you don't take the time to do all this stuff now, and if you rush ahead and just want to get your Rainmaker site, get it launched, start your trial, then it's just time that you'll be wasting later. When I first launched a Rainmaker site, I didn't do these things in order. I did them all, I rushed, I went to sign up, I wanted to do it, and I spent the whole 2 week trial just putting together my site. So by the end of it, I had no idea if Rainmaker would even, work, would even help me to make money online. And that's the point of it. The point of Rainmaker is not to help you get a website up. That's WordPress. If you want to just do that, then just go to WordPress. The point of Rainmaker, the reason it exists is because it helps you to make money online. And so you want to spend the full 2 week trial seeing if it does that. So to be able to do that, I think you really need to have a fully functioning website that has the potential to make money online set up within the first day or two. And so then you can truly test Rainmaker's capacity to make you money online. And if you don't do that, you'll never know. And then the $1,000 you spend, you'll never test. So these tutorials, you really should be following them step by step. There's a reason that I get you to set these things up at the start, and then I get you to do, setting up your content, that type of thing first, because when you come to activating your 2 week trial, it's literally so easy, so easy to then just put it all together, and you can do it in a weekend. I did it in a weekend. So the first thing that we're going to do is set up some folders and some documents on your computer. So ignore this one and this one for the moment. I want you to create a folder called website build, and that's where you're going to have everything that you need to build your website, obviously. So create this folder called website build, and mine's a subfolder in a folder called the Dirt Road Hacker. So make a folder for the website, and then have a subfolder for website build. And in that one, the first thing I want you to do is make a Word document or whatever process you use called things to outsource. And if you're not technical, or if you're not design savvy, or if you need help with some administrative tasks like we all do, then I will show you how to outsource them to people through Elance, and it just makes the whole process so much simpler. You could spend a day trying to figure out how to, change the font type for all of the content on your site, from headings down to paragraphs. And if you don't know how to do that, you might spend an entire day just Googling it, going to blogs and forums and just trying to figure it out for yourself, where you could just post a simple job on Elance and have someone doing it behind the scenes for, it's not even that expensive. The problem is though, as you're building your site, you go, oh, I'll get someone to do that. I'll need someone to outsource that. But by the end of it, you've forgotten all the things that you needed outsourced. So set up this document first. It'll take you a minute to set up. Things to outsource, and then as you're going, keep it open, and you can just flick back to it and just type in, I need help setting up some fonts. So that's the first document I want you to create in your website build folder. So create that first thing you need to do. Then create a folder called assets. So same thing, next to things to outsource, under website build, a folder called assets. And in this one, you need to create 2 subfolders, one for content and one for images. So obviously the content folder is going to have all of your page content. It's going to have a document called content creation, which I'll show you in a minute. And all of your images will have all of the images that you want to use on your site. If you have a logo, you'll put your logo in there. If you buy some stock photos, you'll put them in there. If you take some photos, you'll put them in there. It's just easy to have them all there and ready to go. In the content folder, ignore these 4, I'll show you them in a minute, but I want you to create this document called content creation. And this document is going to house all of the content which I show you that you'll need for when you activate your Rainmaker account. So content creation, and mine is full, and it has all of the content that I will need except for page content, which I've just linked to cintropage.doc. So all of these references here refer to these, and these documents are full of the content that I'm going to copy and paste into my pages. So it's got the email opt-in form content, the footer content, and I'll show you this in more detail in another tutorial, but for the moment just create a document called content creation, and this document is going to house all of the content. This document and these pages are going to house all of the content that you'll need for your website, so that when you come to activate your Rainmaker account, it's just a matter of copying it from this document and pasting it into the right spot on Rainmaker. This step, more than any other, will save you a week. It'll save you the bulk of your 2-week trial time. This is the most important thing that you can possibly do before you trial the 2-week. You need to set up this content creation document, and in a later tutorial I'll show you how to set up the content for your pages, and you need to do that first. Never sign up for the Rainmaker platform 2-week trial unless you've got all of your content created. That's the most important thing that I can possibly say. If you want to just spend your 2-week trial like mucking about trying to get your site up, then go ahead and do that. But if you want to activate your Rainmaker trial and then just have your site up and ready to go straight away, and then potentially making money from day one, then you need to take this step very seriously. So create your content creation document and have it ready there to go. Okay, so that's just the first things that I want to set you up on your computer. Don't go ahead and fill in your content creation document. Don't go ahead, if you've got a writing flow and you want to write the content for your pages, of course, if you've got some time, go ahead and do that. But at the moment, all you need to do is set up your website build folder, set up your things to outsource document, set up your assets folder with your content folder and images folder, and then set up your content creation document, just the shell of the document.